So not only does the face look like the furnace from Home Alone, but apparently it's got satellite. Everyone has a hobby, and for Bombshell, what could be more exciting than making people do things? With his Cerebro shells, he's able to take an Autobot or even a Decepticon and manipulate them to do his own sinister bidding. With the Legacy line, we kinda knew we were getting the main three again when Kickback showed up, but it wasn't until the following chapter when Shrapnel showed up, followed by a new deluxe Bombshell in the Legacy Evolution line. Bombshell turns into a robotic Rhino Beetle if Rhino Beetles weren't creepy enough. Traditionally, it continues the main black and purple with a new yellow screen with silver paint behind it. Finally, the group's back together. But wait, I recognize that booty. The bulk of the legs are the same as Shrapnel, keeping those tiny back fins and boxy shape that splits in the middle. I like the new paint apps with the red and silver stripe and metallic blue with gold. It's enough to get the job done, but I'll always know whose booty this truly is. I do like the purple smooth body, the iconic and distracting round eyes, and the nose with the launcher on the front that moves and uses blast effects, though you can see the head inside. The legs are creepy as well, with 2 used from the guns, but the laser just plugs on the side. The best part? A moving mouth. Num num num. It's a nice little bug that's solid enough, but speaks out for himself. With those lush, empty eyes and blaster nose. A girl's dream, man. Robot mode. Alright, let's get the Beetle out of the bag. It's true, Bombshell looks like G1 Bombshell, unless you prefer the gray torso, which is impossible since they kept the purple in bug mode. Speaking of, the image made it look too bright, but it matches pretty well with the others in hand. Maybe the gray threw me off. The legs are still Shrapnels, but so are the lower arms, yet the shoulders, entire torso, and head are changed, which I feel are the most important parts. The chest is nice and smooth, soft, and I want to cuddle with it. Daddy, yes! I do like the head itself with the nice style battle mask and sinister red eyes. I don't mind the backing, especially since you can tilt the launcher forward. Did someone say articulation? Head rotation, shoulders on end, forward to back rotation below, elbow bend, waist rotation, hips on end, forward to back rotation below, knee bend, foot tilt, and toes. The joints are solid enough, but back to the head, the backing limits the rotation. I don't mind, not just because he keeps the head rocket that tilts, but compared to Combiner Wars, at least he has the joint. You can't open the chest, but you can move the bug legs. I do like popping out the eyes and the arms. I know that sounds weird. Let's take a look at the accessories. There's his typical launcher weapon that plugs into the hand, and the back bug legs form 2 guns that are more subtle than shrapnels. You can combine all 3 or leave them under the arm so you don't have to use parts forming. They also can use blast effects. I will admit I was a little more hesitant on Bombshell compared to the others. The purple body looked weird in photos, and the reuse of parts meant I kinda knew the majority of what I was getting. But I think Bombshell does really well. The reused parts are made proper, the colors fit the group better in hand, the bug looks pretty good for what it is, the robot has Bombshell down as much as it needs to. I think he's a welcome addition to the Insecticons. I hope he doesn't manipulate me, but I feel like buying bug food for some reason.
AllSpark TV, now that's just prime.